Yeah, I forgot about that. And the good stuff. Oh, is it already live? Sure, there's a couple places. Edit. Got to delete all the made with restream. Shit. Copy. I feel like window tinting, kind of like with all professions, but I'll use nursing as an example. Continuing education is a must to keep up with new methods, new techniques, new theories, whatever. I see videos. I see videos not often. People are talking about, oh, I got to take this whole tint off, and they've been using strips for the back window. This is in 2025, mind you. They've been using strips instead of a 36 or 40-inch roll. A few tinters I know that have been doing it longer than me said 36 or 36, 40-inch rolls didn't come out until I think maybe the mid 90s, late 90s. So it's good to stay up to date on different tinters that, know what they're doing. Stay a part of the window tint groups, message boards, things of that nature. And be social with other tinters, man. Like, hey, have you heard about this? Do you know about this? What about that? So it's good to stay in the loop. So it's good to watch, in my opinion, all window tinters. So the newest craze is Importint, which is, as we probably know now, gel-like substance that helps keep the tint job cleaner. And I'm going to go over this video. I haven't watched yet. I just seen that it was live. And I was going to watch it by my damn self. But I want to see what other people think about using, instead of using what, a lot of mainstream window tinters are using, other people, the product Importint, shout out Richard Glenn Jackson, that has been, hold on, let me finish sharing this a couple places. Instead of using Importint, trying to do it yourself with a substitute compound, specifically Instagel. Now, I'm sure there's one more place. Nothing wrong with trying to save $1, but some things you might not want to cheap out on, right? I think Importint, in my honest opinion, a couple people have asked me what I think about it. I think it's kind of like a plotter. It's nice to have, but shouldn't rely on it. If you rely on that to do a good enough job, I think you got a problem. Like if you rely on a plotter to be able to do your business, as soon as something goes wrong, let's say you drop the bottle of Instagel, or excuse me, Importint, or if you just want to use the gel in general and add and try to figure out what it is. A lot of people try to figure out KFC's recipe with no luck. Maybe some people have. But relying on something like that to do a good job, I think that's a problem. But, if you're doing, in some situations, plotter comes in handy, like doing a truck back window. Yeah, you could hop your ass in the back of the truck bed and cut that motherfucker out, or you could just plot it out. But if your plotter goes down or something happens with your blade or any of the other things, you can do it if you have to. We'll see what famous YouTube tinter that we all know, Matt, he's got to be at least on the Mount Rushmore window tinters, right? And for some fucking weird reason, he's using his own concoction. Don't know why he's not just using what's proven. And this is the thing that's crazy. With the tint brush, you didn't see, and don't misquote me, but other distributors promoting the tint brush saying, We approve this. But Richard Glenn Jackson, from my understanding, there's Autobahn, I think Rogue Window Films, other film brands are promoting, you can use this. We promote this. It's just kind of weird how this nigga's not using it. But in this video, I've seen in the first few minutes that he's using his own concoction. I guess he bought some Instagel and he's going to squirt some water in it and try just using his own mix instead of, trying the actual product that has been made famous lately. He's going to use his own shit. We'll see how that turns out. See what he thinks about it. I'm curious if he runs into issues. He's got to keep adding water to it or pour the bottle out and try to do it again instead of just buying what's already available that's known to work. We'll see what happens with it. I'm going to try my own shit. Yeah, I know this works, but for whatever reason, I'm going to try my own shit. Here we go. Latest video. Lexus ES 250 ceramic window tint.
This started. Thank you.
And maybe, like I said, maybe he's doing this to just let people know, hey, if you want to make it yourself. But I don't hear him saying none of that shit. He didn't do that with the tint brush. I didn't see him using the Amazon one. So I'm just curious to see what his results are using his own version of Importint. Curious. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, don't do that thing. Don't do that.
I don't have shit else going on, so I'm going to be here for a minute.
Okay, we should be good. If you open AirPods close enough to any...
And I want to watch Matt's videos because we all know he's a good window tinter.
It freezes my video.
One of the best.
I don't need that right now.
And so I'd rather watch Matt use it than somebody who is not proven to be a damn good window tinter.
We can open up chat.
And I didn't know he was going to start using it. I guess I didn't watch the rest of the last video. I think he cracked it open on the video made last night where he cracked it on Instagel on the floor. I didn't watch all that, but I'm going to watch all this when I got time.
And then this one.
So he's got a little spray bottle filled with Instagel. And I guess he's going to use it on parts of the car.
That should be good.
And I'm curious to see how it goes for him, trying to do it himself.
What's up, guys?
Instead of using a Importint.
So we got a Lexus today.
Tony Breeze.
We're going to be doing the...
Damn, you still riding Matt out.
In ceramic.
Yes, sir.
We're going to do 35 on all the sides. And then we're doing 50 on the back window and 50 on the windshield.
Just doing the full windshield.
It's going to look good.
Hey, Mr. Tony Breeze, this is a live comment.
I'm excited.
Am I riding him? No. I mean, you got to give him his props. I love Matt. One of my favorite window tinters. I learned how to tint from Matt. A lot of people did. Sure, he's a great father, goes to church. It's just, you can't help but not notice why so many other window tinters are using Importint. And you got a few people chiming in every now and then saying, just use Instagel. But the biggest tinter on YouTube has the biggest window tinting group with pushing 100,000 members is not... Shut up, Kevin. You want to go outside? You want to get scared? You want the cats whoop your ass? Trying to open the door handle, my cat. Kevin, you don't want to go out there. What I'm saying is, it's curious. Maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe he does this video and he's like, look, all you got to do is squirt 3 squirts of water and it's good. I don't know why he's not riding the wave with, the other window tinters and distributors that are pushing it. He's kind of going against the grain, unlike he did with the tint brush, which was not really original. It was a wallpaper brush. But to me, the Importint is original. It might be part gel, but
we're going to be playing around with some gel.
Some gel.
We're going to continue that saga.
That's why I'm curious, Mr. Breeze, why he's not using Importint. Does that not kind of tweak something in the back of your mind? Why is all the other known, famous, popular, influential tinters out there and distributors giving their stamp of approval, but the biggest person? That's what's bugging me. Like if all the new NBA players, right, let's just say they all started drinking this new Gatorade that came out, besides LeBron. Why the fuck's LeBron not drinking this new Gatorade? Shit. Why? What the fuck? Wouldn't it bug you or make you kind of think Wonder why?
So I think I'm gonna mix just a little bit less slip than I typically do.
Josh Cerna,
What tint brands do you sell?
you want to start putting our business
Juicy.
out there?
That stuff right there.
Yeah, you did have me gripping the sheets.
Have you ever done an avalanche? Yeah. The
Talk about what happened
back windows
before that, though. I had you gripping the headboard.
They're not fun.
Free Diddy. He only got 50 months. Anthony Bays.
The rest of them.
Good question. This is what I want to know. How is not comparing them together? Because they're not the same. It's been proven before, not the same. Good question. I can't get a hold of Matt. I don't want to bother the man, but a lot of people have said it's not the same. What sold me was Richard Glenn Jackson, I guess an old friend turned enemy, that said on Facebook, the last time I wanted to hear about him on earth was that he was face down in a fucking pool, empty pool, dead. He said, he made a long post saying, look, this is not the same and this works. That sold it for me. If my enemy comes out and says his products, or if somebody's enemy comes out and says something's good, that holds a lot of weight. But like you're saying, why not compare them together? A lot of people have said, yeah, they're not the same. He's saying they're not the same. Think about it. If it really was the same thing, like a wallpaper brush and a wallpaper brush, just a different color, different shape, size, that's obvious. But the thing is that it's clearly not. But every now and then you have people chiming in saying, same shit, it's the same shit, same shit. Take some dude named Christian. Some good looking motherfucker. But I guess you could spend a bunch of time trying to figure out what the fuck it is. Or just
Them are okay. And they brought back that back window on all the
buy what works.
GM EVs, like the truck ones on some of them.
And this is what confuses me. It's like, even if he does figure out a certain amount of water with ratio.
How hard is it to tint a Ram?
Why, dude? Like,
Ram's a little tighter on the seals. Okay, so let's try 2 ounces today.
I know he worked
in a 3-gallon keg.
I would think comparing them side by side maybe would be a better accurate video. You're right. I see what you're saying about that.
A little bit more noticeable of a difference.
So got a little spray bottle over here, and I'm just curious to see how it works out. Curious.
And then 2 ounces of slip in here.
We got a white, opaque white spray bottle, half full.
Like the sides, they're a little on the tight, or they're a little on the
some
side.
unknown amount of gel.
Like, so
I don't
your door seals
know if he's gonna go and say like I put
Not
2 ounces
honestly
of the gel and then like 5 teaspoons of water. I ain't heard him say that
because it's got a bracket.
But besides just that, I'm gonna go over his whole tint thing in general.
That kind
it's not gonna be just about the gel.
To tint right against without having a gap. And then the other thing is the BCM modules on the windshield, so you have to make sure that they're covered up really well.
See, Matt, he spits facts, bro. He spits hot facts. He's talking about somebody asked him about, I think, things to watch out for on the Dodge Ram, tinting the windshields. It'd be in your best interest to put a towel underneath the driver's side dash, because that BCM gets fried. That car might not start. So I like watching his videos because he knows his shit, and he doesn't mind telling people.
Ever done.
He's not selling a course editor. He does training.
I don't know.
But so much shit you can learn how to do just from watching his videos and listening. I really like Matt, dude. Not bashing him. I'm just really confused.
Something I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a good job, or it's
why he's not just like using Importint. Like, hey, I got some import. I'm sure Glenn sent him a fucking message and was like, hey, can I send you a sample of this? I haven't asked or confirmed it. I don't need to know, but it would make sense. He's the biggest YouTuber.
I don't like putting myself under too much stress anymore.
I don't know why he wouldn't push it. Like,
interesting thing.
The only thing I can go with is the tint brush thing.
Is we actually have to remove the bottom seals because look at how much space you do not have here. You want to know something crazy about the Lexus ES? See how small that is? I do 2-stage them. I do. You may think I'm fucking crazy. I do 2-stage them. And the Mazda CX-50.
It's hard as fuck, but I don't like taking that shit apart. I two-stage them motherfuckers. Like somehow I find a way. I split it right halfway in between that tapered side.
Can't fit.
I two-stage them motherfuckers.
Good news is the seals are actually really easy to remove. You just have... Going back to, okay, so shout out to Brandon Hall. That's my dog. He said, replying to Anthony Bays, would it be awesome if you knew exactly how to make it? When in reality, even if you did, yeah, I mean, but after you might save a little bit of money, right? And then someone figures it out or gets it real close and then puts the whole, I'm sure somebody will get pretty, within now and probably next month, somebody's going to get close. They're going to have it side by side and start doing experiments like Dexter's Laboratory. Somebody's going to have it pretty close, the consistency, you know, they're going to have it sent off to a GCMS lab. But at the end of the day, people are going to still buy it. In my opinion, people are going to still buy it from Richard because it's been tested, it's been tried. He's got weight to his name. He's not some guy that came out of the woodwork, right? He's won. You can look at his page. He's won plenty of awards and shit. Knows what he's doing, and it's his idea. Nobody was squirting gel before him. Now he's using a gel like substance. Now people want to start talking about using different gel. Who started it? Glenn. Same thing with the brush. I very rarely see people use the fucking brush, wallpaper brush. Every now and then you'll see a motherfucker pushing it. We all laugh, but this has not gotten the reception the tint brush did. Have we noticed that? This Importint has not gotten the same type of reception that the tint brush did. I keep bringing the tint brush up because just back in March, that was the next big thing that everybody was talking about. Tint brush, tint brush, tint brush, tint brush. I'm surprised they didn't make a motherfucking song about it. Tint brush was the biggest thing back in March, April, pushing early May. Now it's this. In a few months, it's going to be something else. But this is interesting. You don't see people. I still got the screenshots, screen records of people, and I even was victim of it. I took a big-ass push broom and was pushing it up against the side of my customer's fucking window. Other people were too. It wasn't just me. I'm just kidding. It was my car, not my customer's car. People were laughing. Nobody's laughing at this. You got a couple of assholes saying it's just tint gel or it's PPF gel. It's not, dude. For every one person that says this, there's 10 people that saying, look, squirt. They got the fucking Instagel in one hand and the tint, Importint in the other hand, squirting it. It's not. It's not. It is. Okay. Let's keep it pushing. The little things in the way.
But yeah, even if you did figure it out and somebody put the ingredients, people are going to still buy it from him. Just like people still buy Dasani, people still buy Flex Film. Brandon Hall, you should know this is more than everybody. I know you like Tint Club, which is basically Flex Film's generic brand, but from my understanding, unless I'm wrong, it's the same shit.
And moves to the side.
People still buy Flex Film, right?
And then this all.
Even though Tint Club is the same shit, but a cheaper price, why wouldn't you buy it?
Pretty crazy big seal.
There are going to be people that still.
But it comes out so easily.
Even if it's the same thing.
The way to remove the door panel. Or not really remove, we're just pulling it back.
This door panel doesn't seem like it's too much of a pain in the ass to remove, though.
But you just hold the door, and you just put some pressure, and there's just some push clips. So you're not even putting any stress on it.
I think I actually did bottom load this once. I haven't done a whole lot of these. I think maybe 4.
I wouldn't do this unless I had to, but I'm glad that...
A Lincoln Continental's another one. You pretty much have to bottom load.
And then this one just pops
Only
out.
time I typically bottom load is if the window don't roll down. I don't get nice $200,000 to $300,000 to $400,000 cars on a weekly basis. I live in Berea, Kentucky.
And then we got paid to do it. Look at that. We got a penny.
I think one of the poorest counties in America was a Kentucky county, so not a whole lot of money here. If you see a Corvette on the road, that's like looking at a Lambo around this bitch.
I actually have to look at the other side. This one just fell out.
But now looking at this video, I would probably, going forward, probably bottom load these.
Pins. So you want to make sure that they get put back.
If it's that simple to take out.
But we're gonna set these
I think I took out one.
So you don't forget about them. Put the penny there.
Batman mask on.
Tape.
I can. If I need to, I can. Let me grab my Batman mask, bro.
Perfectly fine. Nothing else.
Somebody asked me to grab it. I haven't even took that. Motherfucker still got dust on it. Hold up.
I wouldn't be able to two-stage these without removing removing those.
You could do it, Matt. Stop it.
What are your thoughts on Expel? And honestly, tape on that isn't really gonna.
Expel is a cult.
Get in my way more than it's gonna be helpful. So we'll just tape
There's
the
that
backside of this
Hispanic dude, older gentleman, that talks about Expel and how whenever he peacefully left Expel, they started bashing him.
Installer for any particular reason. I'm not a big
sending a whole bunch of other companies around his area to take over. Expel will fuck you right up your ass, my understanding from what I've heard. I could be wrong, but if you're in the cult, you're good. If you're not, you better not leave.
Near us that charges less than we do.
From my understanding, a lot of Expel film is
I think probably more than we do.
I don't know where my mask is, dude.
Situational. I think they have really.
Oh, it's right fucking behind me.
And they make a lot of sense for.
Just for the record.
But you get taxed.
Listen to Matt.
On the film and the programs. So if
they tax you,
that's not worth it to you. There's no point in.
Kind of like being in a homeowners association, maybe.
So I didn't feel.
You're part of the in club. If you go to the parties and the get-go, from my understanding, if you go to the parties and all the conventions, if you're Team Expel, you know, you get the blow, you get the hookers, you get the fucking whole Expel treatment. I think.
And then there's just
now we see why Window Tint Warriors likes Expel.
You're paying a lot for film, and you're not really getting a lot of value out of the brand.
Maybe I'm wrong. Anybody that fucks with Expel, am I wrong? Or used to fuck with Expel? I gotta switch my headphones. If you're part of Expel, now that one of his people on the live brought it up, I understand exclusivity. You feel like you're cool, you're part of something, but bro, your customer does not even know a window tint brand. And I understand, you know, I proved that before. Now, Expel, there's certain perks and stuff. You know, you're cool. You get the attention. But don't think about fucking leaving. Don't think about it. And like I said, I think this is within the last couple of weeks. There was an Expel imprint on a high-tech box, one of their ceramic films. What does that tell you? A lot of it's the same, bro. Not all of it, but a lot of it is. So it's like, it's dead. I agree with Matt on this. Matt's spitting facts. Shit. Bringing me back. I like Geo because any motherfucker can buy it. You could have just got out of jail with a $0 bank account. Geo's going to sell it to you. Same with High Tech, Rogue, 10X, Tint Club, Flex Film. To me, Expel is like, I like how he's prepping the glass. To me, Expel is like being part of the cool club, like the popular kids club or gothic kids, and y'all think you're cool, but nobody else sees that. You live in your own reality. It's cool. But like 90% of the population, they don't see you as cool. But you think you're cool. You got your own little club benefits and shit, Dungeons and Dragons type shit. Good for you, but the majority don't see you as cool. Maybe I'm wrong. Everybody's got a fucking lifetime warranty. Some dude missing his front 3 teeth that smells like booze is going to tell you he's got a lifetime warranty. Come on. Hold up. Listen to what he's saying right now. Hold up. He just said, listen to this. Now, all you high-tech bros out there, if you tell your customer lifetime warranty, you best know that if you're tinting their vehicle and it's not the legal limit, that shit's coming out of your pocket. You know that, right? What the fuck he talking about? Now, this isn't like an this is not like an anti-high tech. I like high tech. But if you go on their website, bro, if you tint a car and it's not the legal limit for that state and the film fails, your warranty goes bye-bye. I don't know if Geo does that. 10X don't do that because I called them on the phone and they said, and there's a video of it on one of my pages. They said, hey, I said, hey, if the film fails, they said they'll reimburse up to $150 in-store credit or cash. That's what they told me. Now, like I said, if you go to High Tech's website, is this showing up? Yeah, High Tech's website. Y'all motherfuckers might want to start paying attention. Like I said, I don't agree with it. Makes no sense to me. But to me, all this is an easy way to get out of having to pay for some kind of like what I heard Flex Films did. Heard it from Matt. Matt said Flex Film fucked some people. Might have been him. He didn't say it was him. Fucked some people on some warranty work. Did want to fucking reimburse. That's what he said. Don't beat the messenger. But it's a nice way to get out of having to pay for some film failure. It was illegal. I'll say less. Watch. High Tech. E-warranty. You go to E-warranty. Scroll down. Is it the first? I think it's the third paragraph. Yeah, warranty limitations. This is High Tech. This lifetime limited warranty becomes void, which is two middle fingers put that way makes a V, if the installation violates any law or regulation of the state or province in which it was installed in. Only those automotive window films that comply with the state or local law will be covered under this warranty. The first fucking sentence. You can't hear me? See Anthony Bays. I got to fix my audio. All right, I fixed the audio. But yeah, back to what Matt's saying. Y'all should be able to hear Matt now. My fault. He was talking about the warranty. Let me go back a little bit.
What? There's a lifetime warranty. I'm experienced in film.
There you go.
So the warranties don't cost you. The companies that you order through, if their film fails, they either give you labor and film money, or they just give you film money.
Some of them do, not all of them. High Tech won't if it's past the legal, if it's not legal.
But no, what? I've been using Geo since 2019. The number of warranty situations that I have, I think, is 1, maybe 2. I've
still got Rock Rose on one of my windows, bro.
I'd chalk that more up.
What up, Charlie? I've still got Rock Rose on one of my windows on my fucking Chevy Malibu. It still looks fine, dude.
Film issue.
I'm sure I don't even know what type of film. Maybe Gila film. Like, when you think about what's the worst film out there, I'm thinking in my head Gila, Rock Rose, white box 10X, but you see a lot of people using it. So
we want to try and keep this.
But anyways, what up, Charlie? Yeah, I'm gonna see what Matt does with his own homemade Importint. Instead of using Importint, he's got some gel
that helps trap
that he
dirt from
squirted in a bottle halfway, put some unknown amount of water in it. He's gonna try it himself. He didn't give the specifications on how much he used of what, but I guess he's in his
has good films. They come
stage of figuring out what it is instead of just buying it like everybody else is. Instead of promoting it like everybody, well, not everybody, majority people is. He's gonna try to do it himself.
I feel like thinks that
which, like I said, it's a little interesting because back in March, April,
for a particular film brand,
he sure liked promoting the tip brush, the wallpaper brush, but for some reason he's not on team Importint.
Would be a big one. I'm more speaking from window film.
I'm just curious.
PPF is a shit show.
But Matt's a great tinter. That goes without saying. And I'm curious, maybe he knows something we don't.
Like there's a lot with PPF.
But even if he does figure it out, in my estimation, if Matt, after this video, if Matt says the gel I made works just as good or better than Importint, I have some over here, I just didn't want to put it on camera, or I tested it off camera, this is good or better, people are going to still buy it from
with 35
Richard Glenn Jackson. Possibly. Or maybe Matt's trying to sabotage you. We didn't go that route. Oh, shit. We didn't go that route. Maybe Matt's trying to make his own Importint and sell it. I've heard he's took ideas before. That could be bullshit. I'm not going to say no names, but maybe there's more than one person involved in the glass aid. He knows who he is. Maybe he's trying to make his own Importint. I don't know.
Typing with telling me that's a waste of time.
Maybe it's going to be called Matt Tint.
But thanks for watching.
Or what I think it should be called is Tint Jizz. That, to me, the consistency, the way it looks, probably smells.
Roll.
Tint Jizz.
Have you done windshield PPF before? Just a little bit.
So if Matt's, if let me find out, bro, that would be a bad look. If Matt comes out and says, I've got my own version of Importint, he's got seal aid, he's got glass aid. What would it be called? Contamination aid. Maybe he's working on his own shit.
Super new.
Because you know he's got his own tri-edges. He's got a lot of his own shit.
It's getting better. It's still got growing pains though.
Damn, Matt, you got an order for your own products. Let somebody else have their own product, man. I love you, Matt. You're a good tenor, but damn. Greed is the most deadly of the seven sins.
They weren't a slam dunk sale. And they've gotten better, clearer, improved a lot.
Let Richard Glenn have his own retirement thing. And this is the fucked up thing. All you bastards, let's say, look at it from this perspective. Let's say Importint continues to sell off like it is right now. Let's say Richard Glenn Jackson is able to retire off of this idea. He's going to remember all you motherfuckers that kept saying, it's fucking Instagel. It's Instagel. It's just people. He's going to remember you motherfuckers on that trip to Vegas. He's going to remember the people that reach out to him. Hey, man, congratulations, bro. I heard you looking for people to go with you to Vegas. Or that. He's going to remember you motherfuckers. He's got a name. I don't blame him. And we don't at the top of that list. Matt's working his way up here. He's working his way up here. That Christian dude keeps it. It's like that Christian guy. I'm gonna find his Facebook here in a minute. It's like, and I scroll through it. I got free time, but I see this. I think it starts with a C. Anytime Richard Glenn posts or somebody posts about Importint, you got this dude named Christian saying, he'll post a link. It's just Instagel. It's like, bro, find something to do, man. Don't you got kids, a hot girlfriend, or something a TV show you've been interested in, work
with
to
more
do.
Research and development, it's gonna get better.
It's like he's got an alert for every time there's a post about Importint. It's BBM jail. Damn, nigga. Find something else to do. Quit getting in the way of some niggas' money. Now Matt's got a pink blade. I don't know where he got that from.
I heard
blade
clarity
holder
isn't the best with windshield protective films. I think it depends now on whose you use. Early on, I would hear most of them kind of had.
See, now Matt, he likes to take a whole 36 or 40-inch roll and unroll that motherfucker on the side door and split it in half. Instead of doing all that, I like the way John Wagner does it. Just get you a 24-inch roll and then cut two pieces off, flip it around. Instead of having to move the shit around and do all that. It's awkward holding that. I mean, even with big hands like mine, having a big 40-inch, 36-inch roll, and you try to do all that, just get us. If you're going to hand cut the sides, I prefer a 20 or 24, bro. That's not saying he's doing it wrong.
They look a lot better now.
That's my preference.
I think the biggest thing is
easier for something to crease.
Longevity.
Look at that. I mean, I did that in the beginning, but once you start tinting for a while, once you watch the person after so long that you learn from, you start to kind of tweak it your own way.
It's just longevity, price, and warranties on that kind of stuff. It's just not as good.
Damn, he cut off a bunch of excess. Shit, that was like 2 foot excess. When you got money like that, you got film to waste.
Have more visible clarity.
Look at me counting this money.
Geo's gonna have more clarity.
I need to mind my business. Yeah, I used to do it like that.
They just use better materials.
Matt will make it and sell it for $25 a bottle. Jack Dale, you ain't right. It's not his cool bet. He said Matt's gonna make it and sell it for $25 a bottle. Matt, you better not, bro. Matt, we're gonna count your money. You got over a 250,000 YouTube subscribers, bro. Let somebody else eat. You're grabbing the whole pizza.
We're going to double cut this.
You better not do that, Matt.
Meaning we are taking
please
pieces of the film.
Let Richard Glenn Jackson
on
eat.
Top of each other. Then we're gonna take it. We're gonna lock it together.
You think people would lose respect? Yeah, Shane, I got to start getting back on the Facebook, bro. You know, new shit happened. I've been talking about the Importint a lot, and there's a lot of controversy, and people asking what I think about it. And I had to come out of, you know, Batman. If you watch The Dark Knight Rises, he stopped being Batman for like 8 years, and then Bane came out and started fucking the whole city up of Gotham. So I had to come back out of retirement, bro. I had to heal myself, my back, my leg, mental health, so everything good.
Smearing that stuff all over it, like if you have it, you shouldn't be using your wipers much at all. And you should be cleaning it pretty regularly and taking care of it.
Matt spit more facts.
What a consumer.
Hey, I've got like probably 12 Facebook accounts, but I was thinking about posting a live video, going live on one of them in Matt's group. I ain't gonna do it. They'll ban me. They'll ban me. I'm gonna get banned. You know, Shane will probably ban, but Shane's my dog. I like Shane. The like top moderator over there. I fuck with Shane. He would see it as a joke, but I was thinking about going live from his group one day and one of my accounts. No, but I do like Matt, but I'd like to talk to him. But
wants to see
as you're starting to see, one of the reasons I've had a falling out with Matt, not like we had some, but I didn't like a couple certain things. And him not using the Importint, it plays a role. It's still a good fucking tinter, though.
Obviously as economic as possible.
But maybe he knows something we don't, so we're going to figure it out. He's using his own Importint. I can't even call it that.
As possible. But they want to see it as a supplement for replacing their windshield, because that's the whole point of it. You want to be able to protect your windshield in a cost-effective way. But the films right now, they just scratch, they damage.
Bro, that windshield, let me give any customers that may see this, or people that are thinking about offering like that thick, like 10 millimeter or 20 millimeter windshield protective film, bro, unless your customers has like a Lambo, a Ferrari, a Rolls Royce, a Aston Martin, good luck getting somebody to pay $300, $400, $500 for windshield protection film. I mean, if you live in one of those big cities that have those nice cars like that, you might be able to do it. But dude, I just had to pay for a windshield that I accidentally damaged. See, I put it all out there. I made a mistake. Window tinting, and accidentally damaged. I had to buy a new windshield. It was like $300. So why would someone spend $300 to protect their $300 windshield, bro? That's not going to last. So I mean, those protective windshield films, like, was it like a 5-year warranty?
They just don't make as much sense.
Maybe.
But on your
I'm not sure. I have to quote me on
vehicles where a windshield
now, if you're like Richard Glenn Jackson, he would be all right doing that. People that do high-end vehicles, yeah, I think that would be a nice upsell.
You just got to go into it.
But I got to get out of my mind of this area is not like the whole United States. I'm not in the richest area in Madison County, Kentucky.
Level care.
I have better luck doing ceramic coatings on windshields than windshield protection film.
Look at that little bit right there. Look at that little vivid cut right there. Then we're going to tuck this into the bottom.
I might skip to the part to where he starts using this Instagel, or I could wait. But by that, this is a 3-hour video. I'm not sure when. I'm guessing he might use it on the windshield. So I might skip a little bit, dude, because I don't know if people feel like sitting through this 3-hour thing.
That's too.
Let me skip a little bit.
I just sent cars. I just had a customer ask if I do his house. Should I do it?
Let's see.
Do a test for a shop. Give me a tip, please.
Okay, I'm going to skip.
Let's coat it, and then we're going to clean off the inside.
So, okay, he's getting ready to start prepping the windshield right now. He's getting ready to start doing the windshield. We'll see how this PPF
my weakness.
gel shit that he's put together works. It might work good.
Yeah, we got.
But I'm just curious of his angle.
It's very normal for them to silver out.
Biggest window tinter on YouTube. I'm just curious what his angle is. Why he's not using the Importint.
The thing about dots is like dots are gonna do what dots are gonna do. I think the biggest thing is just trying to set customer expectations if you have that kind of issue.
He's spitting game.
Too many people.
Am I sick? Nah, my nose. Once you use nose spray for over like,
and so
it says don't use, and I didn't realize this until it was way too late.
Everything sounds all thumbs up and positive.
Nasal spray.
Somebody tints a customer's car. Customer sees.
Do not exceed 2 doses in a 24-hour period. I didn't know that until like 3 years ago, after I'd been using it for like 5 years straight.
Have a picture.
So I permanently fucked my nose up. So everybody probably thinks I'm on coke all the time, which I'm not.
Ahead of time.
Could pass a drug test. I've got some upstairs. Anybody wants to see.
With it and you set expectations.
But no, I sniff because don't use nasal spray for too long. That's the thing. All right, back to Tint. But no, I don't get sick. Only time I've been sick in the last 10 years was COVID, which everybody fucking got.
F450. Is it a newer one?
Even Monk's got. All right, when's he use this gel?
Patterns were pretty decent.
I like how he's putting those seat covers over there.
3-day trial.
I don't know where he got them from. Has anybody seen those?
If you think there's going to be an issue, introduce it.
He must have just started doing this. I haven't, like in the beginning, the first couple years, I watched all Matt's videos religiously. Once I figured out what I was doing, you know, I chimed in with the Facebook groups, stayed up to date on new things and stuff like that. And at that time, I'd already become cool with a couple window tinters who knew more than me. But I haven't kept up to date with Matt like I have been. But he put these seat covers on.
550 for ceramic and 650
He's got his
dual ceramic.
He did lower his prices a lot. Have y'all lowered your prices as much as Matt did? Excuse me, but I did notice that I don't know if it's where it's not winter time, but it's fall time. But shit, I know back in the day, Matt was charging pushing $650 for Apex for all the side and the back windows. He's down a little bit. Have y'all changed your prices that much?
And who can purchase their software? What's the next? Questioning everything.
Somebody asked what his prices were. I'm at $300 for the sides and the back in carbon, $500 ceramic.
Have a picture ready or something, and if you think there's going to be an issue,
he dropped his shit all the way. I think he's at $299 for dyed.
Then they move forward with it, and you set
$350 for carbon, and then just $450 for. No, I don't think he deals with dyed. Excuse me. I think he's got just carbon,
F450,
C2 ceramic, and then Apex. He dropped his shit.
Place to recommend to advertise.
All the way.
Google ads are really good.
Like when the strippers at the top of the pole and they drop it all the way to the ground, earth.
Is going to be regular pricing.
Here it goes. Pricing in Detroit, Michigan area.
It's going good.
What's it going to be? I think he's going to...
F450 with the windshield. It's going to start at
with the windshield.
Believe it or not.
450 with the windshield?
550 for ceramic and 650 for our dual ceramic. Since Court is kind of strict on who can purchase their software, what's the next?
650 with the windshield on it.
Probably check out Computer Cut by SolarGuard.
450 best ceramic. I'm at 500 for a car, my ceramic, but it's not double layer.
But I'm not a fan of any other software.
All right, so I like his seat covers that he's got. I've never seen anybody cover the seat up like that. That's nice though, especially for cloth seats.
Trial without talking to anybody and just like try it out.
Wait, what did he say about the 30-day trial?
That's literally.
I know that I burned them up. I don't know, and I got to apologize to any and everybody that may see this. Core, I'm not really sorry to you. We've had some interactions early in March, and we are not cool. But for about 6 months, I burnt Core up, dude. All you had to do was make a new account with an email. Maybe I did know somebody I know. It wasn't me. It was somebody I know. They said new email. New phone number, 30 days. They said they did that for a minute. But maybe they're doing
550 for
free trials again.
650 for our dual ceramic.
I don't know why that dude did that.
Since Core is kind of strict on who can purchase their software, what's the next best software? I would probably
Film and Vinyl Designs.
Computer Cut by SolarGuard.
Bro, you can get Film and Vinyl Designs, and they will, for $100, what is it, like $110, $112, I can plot out windshields for like a 1998 Chevy 1500. It's got the full windshield pattern. Now, I know Core has some older patterns too, but with Film and Vinyl Designs, I've had them on the phone, dude. They've called, they have a live tech support, and instead of just texting, I'll be like, hey, call me. They'll call me and explain to me how to do shit. I had a customer that wanted just, you know how the sun strip looks straight across instead of curved, it's like straight, but it actually has to be cut curved. The customer wanted one that went down a little bit further. I didn't know how to stretch it out. I didn't want to mess it up. I went on the little instant chat thing for Film and Vinyl Designs. I said, hey, call me. I want to see if you can help me do this. They called me in like 5 minutes. They were helping somebody else. And boom, right in front of me, they took over my screen and showed me how to do it. Bro, Film and Vinyl Designs is where it's at, bro.
I'm not a fan of the interface, but I'm not a fan of any other software. So.
And they have a rating system if the patterns are good or not. Does Core have that?
And you can get a 30-day trial without talking to anybody.
Oh, he said 3-day trial.
Try it out.
So, if Core has free 3-day trials, that just means every 3 days you might just need a new email account. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. But last time I checked Core, which was about a year ago, you wouldn't know if the patterns were shit or not until after you already cut it out and used the film. Now with Film and Vinyl Designs, it has like a star rating system. You might go in there for a 2020 Dodge Charger, and it'll have 2 different sections of patterns on there. Some might be ranked like 5 out of 5, and some might be a 3 out of 5. I don't know why they have the bad patterns on there, but they have a rating system. I don't think Core does.
I know, because that's literally what I did.
No, they don't.
Okay, so that.
But if Core has a 3-day trial,
is still drying, so we're gonna prep the inside of the windshield first.
All right, let's see if
stickers and stuff to take off.
Let's see if he uses this import.
I haven't checked, but does Geo sell reflective tint for flat glass? Yep, they got a whole flat glass section. How fast your windows dry out.
Okay, where's? Let's see. Like I said, I haven't watched this, but he's taking the stickers off.
One of these that can hold 2 blades at the same time.
He's got that little bitty ass 1-inch, and I used to use just a 1-inch razor blade, but dude, you can get an Unger 4-inch stainless steel scraper that covers 4 times as much surface area. But I like that he's got the long reach on that one.
Attached to it.
Okay, where's he at with his Instagel?
Surface, you could take.
I'm thinking he's going to probably spray it on there right before he installs it.
We then.
Let me keep going. Okay, so he's squeegeeing now. Let me get back to it. Disposable seat covers. There's no way they're disposable, bro, because it has his brand name logo on it. It says Detroit.
All right.
Tint Studio. I'm thinking that they're washable. You could have disposable ones, but his has his logo on it.
What's the most efficient for cutting on a plotter?
Let's see here. I think he's
40s. I still tend to
just
buy
about done with the prep. I just want to hear what he says after he squirts that Instagel on there, and once he's see if he's like, I would recommend it. I want to see what he says.
4 inches of film, and you can get a few more types of windows in there on average. Can you use too much water? You absolutely
hell yeah, you could use too much water.
I mean, the amount of water that I use tends to be a little bit on the high side.
He's got more patience. I will give Matt this. He does have more patience for people that ask dumbass questions.
To help.
And there is such thing as a dumb question. Can you use too much water? Yeah, just open up a fire hydrant full blast in it. Yeah, you can, bro. But you got to be,
tucked into the dash.
Can't berate everybody. You start getting canceled. You got to be sensitive this day and age. But he's very patient when he comes to answer a lot of questions.
I just, on average, don't run into issues.
Okay, I think it's his final prep.
Important things is if
his final spray.
A lot of water on a front windshield. Keep your towel tucked into the end, and a rope always helps if you can add one.
Is he getting it? There it is. You hear it? You hear it? There it is. That's his little gel right at the top. There it is. Right there. Hey, man. I don't know how Richard Glenn feels, but it would bug me, bro, and I hate that for you, man. Like, if I was in your shoes, I try to be an empathetic person, it would bug me, dude. And I don't need to know. It's none of my business. I'm just thinking my thoughts out loud. I'd be like, damn, man, like, I would feel some kind of way that I don't know how cool y'all were before, but one of the biggest tinters is just making a conscious decision to not use it. Like, I could see some, maybe small name random tinter trying his own shit, but man, bro, like, to me, that's like if all the NBA players started drinking Logan Paul or Jake Paul's prime, Logan Paul's prime, every NBA player besides LeBron, I'm gonna make my own prime. What? I think I will figure out how to make prime myself. That's, to me, is the comparison. Why is LeBron not drinking prime? You know what I mean?
I guess we'll go a little heavier with the gel around the dots, right? That's the point.
Heavy with the gel.
And just did my first windshield, and damn, it's one hell of a shoulder workout.
Like I said, Matt's, to me, on the Mount Rushmore of tinters, bro.
Yeah, reaching across.
He's skilled as fuck.
Squeezing a bunch of times, cleaning.
He's helped so many people learn how to tint, dude. He could have packaged his whole shit into an online course.
Called Seal Guard.
You got to give credit where credit's due, man.
So I'm gonna wipe
I'm
off
just
all my
confused.
edges here. And then I'm not gonna peel the tint right in this area.
I wouldn't like that if he made his own shit, bro. I wouldn't like that. It's like, bro, you've got so much of your own shit already, dude. You've got your own Seal Guard. The first version, I'm pretty sure, was just white duct tape. And that's the thing. Nobody said nothing about that, bro. Nobody said shit about that. And when that first version of Seal Guard came out, I, on the low, went to Walmart and bought white duct tape. I bought white duct tape and compared it. To me, I didn't see no difference. I didn't say shit. It was. I'm not saying it is, but to me, I didn't see a difference between white duct tape and that. I didn't see nobody fucking say. I still bought it to support Matt. Just let Richard eat, Matt. Let him eat, man. It's not gonna hurt him to support him. Maybe he's got a personal vendetta against him. I don't know. Did you piss him off, Richard? It's not my business. I'm just thinking out loud. But even if I didn't like somebody, but they had a product that was just like that dude that Richard Glenn Jackson apparently had a falling out with. He came out and said the shit was good. He said it on Facebook last time he...
Rain guards, if they're the in-channel ones, WeatherTechs, just remove them.
He's right about the rain guards. Especially to take them bastards off, bro. Keep some double-sided 3M sticky tape. Instead of fighting with them, having the tint fall down, you have to put it back up, crease it, fall down. You got to throw it away. He's talking about the in-channel ones. Yeah, remove them. But the ones that are just stuck on the outside of the window, I just take them off, bro. Put some new 3M tape on there. There you go. Double-sided, the gray stuff.
Like the exterior ones.
All right, so he sprayed his own. Is that a crease?
Your doors instead.
It can't be a crease. I better stop. I just seen something that kind of sparkled.
Okay, peel this corner.
What I do like about, one of the many things I do like about Matt is he will not send out a shit tint job.
There we go.
I've seen him on live stuff that I probably see. You see that little crease thing right there? That'll probably go away though. It's not a crease. It's just a little.
Peel the rest of it. But for a while now, I've been still keeping the tint attached, or the liner in the center part.
See, I don't do that. I don't let there be any dry spot when I peel that up. I don't.
Rushing into this part.
But I see why he does, to try to do a cleaner job. I see why he does.
And we're going to spray this down. So
because to me, I would rather risk what he's talking about Okay, so once you spray the water on the windshield, right, then you go outside like he's doing right now and then lift the liner up and spray it. That water's dripping down unless you're going to respray it again. But even once you respray it again, once you get back in the car, that water gravity's pulling it down. The last thing I want is to be unrolling or unreverse rolling that roll of film. And where I didn't spray in the middle where he's talking about, there'll be a dry spot. And then once you unroll everything and you need to shift it over just a little bit, it ain't moving. It ain't going nowhere, homie. It's staying put. It's stuck on there. Like white on rice. Like shite on stink. That's just me. I wouldn't leave just a dry spot in the middle of that. That's just me. But it's been working for them. A lot of tinters can have both different methods, but have a very good end result. He's got a nice tight roll too. Taking this bastard off.
Does plotting the door mean cutting it from the inside? No, if you have something with a rain guard, it's just easier to use a plotter system. You get your pattern really easy. But if you have like a stick-on, rain guard, it just makes cutting out your pattern more difficult unless you can remove the in-channel one. For the pesky dot, it would take a few extra swipes with a razor blade, but I'm not recommending
spray it mid unroll. Yeah, I agree with you, Jeremy Jonathan.
I like that idea better than just
Jeremy Jonathan. What up, bro? It's my dog right there. I was talking about you earlier.
I've taken isopropyl to them and just making sure that there's no.
Yeah, Chris Cates, I got myself banned, bro. It's not like they banned me. I got myself banned. I don't want people to think, oh man, they banned me. Those assholes, those bastards. No, I got myself banned both times. First time, I regretted it. Second time, not really, bro. Not really. I didn't. The second time I got banned from 3, I'm still in the fucking group. They didn't ban. I've got a bunch of Facebooks, some known, some unknown. They can go hunting and looking for motherfuckers, but they ain't gonna find it. But besides that, I don't post in there because there's a lot of. I like the window film revolution. Shout out to Rick Tallman. I like first tied for first is mobile window tinters. I give them dudes my hats off. First and foremost, the most respect, bro. There's a lot less bullshit in the group, a lot more focus on techniques. And if a mobile window tinter that's doing it outside in the heat, with the wind, with the bugs, with the sweat, even with the cold, list goes on, without all your shit everywhere, without the comfort of your shop. For me, I get a lot of good advice from there. With the 313 tint group, it was the same bullshit. What's the best tint? What plotter should I use? Now, you see that every now and then, but the 313 tint group, I feel like, to me and the window film revolutions, less bloatware. It's like when you get a phone that has less free apps that you don't fucking want, less bullshit. That's why I like those groups. So I got myself banned the second time. I just went on a fucking rant and just started talking a whole bunch of shit. And what bugged me is, shout out to my man Jeremy Jonathan. He got banned from that group for something that I didn't think was fucking right. So I just went in one time, and I guess Sean or somebody banned me from there. But I don't blame him. I'm not mad at him. I just crashed out. I didn't like that Jeremy Jonathan got banned from that group. And you know that black girl, I don't mean to call her that, but the very beautiful black window tinting chick, Ace of Shades, she got banned from the fucking group. Are you kidding me, bro? She's like one of the nicest people, at least from what it appears like online. She got banned from the group. They banned the Ace of Shades chick. What type of shit is that, bro? I don't know what the fuck she could have ever done. This was after I did. They're going to ban her for something. I keep up with her every now and then. So it's like, man, I'm not going to make it about me. Back to this video. But yeah, I got banned, Chris Coates. Got myself banned. I still respect Matt. He's one of the best window tinters to ever do it. The biggest on YouTube. Hell yeah. He's to me the Michael Jordan. He's helped a lot of people tinted you know, explain tinting in ways that makes a lot of people understand how to do it. But, you know what I mean?
Oh, it fell. Damn. Now we'll get it.
I'm sure he don't beat his wife. I'm sure he takes care of his kids and his family and stuff like that. It's just...
It's in that bottle. The magic.
A few things I'm just... I like authenticity, man. I like authenticity. I like... All right, let's go. Let's see how this Instagel. And to me, this is one of the reasons why I got myself banned. I don't know why he's not pushing Importint, even if he has like a vendetta. And I don't know this, but I'm just brainstorming. If he has a vendetta against Richard Glenn Jackson,
so I am...
His worst enemy is still promoting it. What the fuck?
Sparingly.
Or excuse me, his ex-worst enemy. I guess they're cool now. Oh, here he goes. There's more of it. Spraying the shit. His own concoction. I just wonder if it works out better for him than the Importint. You can push the fucking tint brush, but not Richard Glenn Jackson's Importint. You can push that wallpaper brush bullshit, but not Importint.
People make it out to be such a big issue. It's headlines. They absolutely can have problems.
That's what bugs me, dude.
If you don't cover them, and if you just soak shit down.
You can push the fucking bullshit tint brush, but an original idea.
Somebody asked.
I ain't pushing it. I ain't even gonna talk about it, motherfucker. I'm not even gonna. He hasn't even said. Has he said one fucking time? Has he even said Importint? Have you heard him say Importint? Have you heard him say it? He won't even say it. That's what bugs me, dude. He hasn't even fucking said it. It's called Importint. He hasn't even said the fucking name. That like all these distributors, they keep tacking on distributors. Rogue Window Films, Autobahn, High Tech's probably next. Your mama's next after that. That put their stamp of approval on it. It's a great window tinter, but the math ain't motherfucking mathing. To me, it's my opinion. Take it or leave it. Spit it out or swallow it. It's your choice.
Rams were mentioned a lot, and so were Teslas.
Maybe he's going to come up with his own shit.
We're just like...
Maybe he just, I don't know.
Crap cars, complete junk.
Maybe
and then I asked them like why, and they hardly ever touch them. They're like, I see a lot of people having issues with them in this group. It's like, dude, no.
It's all my opinion for educational, entertainment purposes.
When Tesla's like, you always got to know the full story.
Just
I
curious.
think a lot of people just make gut reactions based on headlines.
And if
Rams had a BCM issue.
He was like, yeah, I'll promote it, man.
So,
you know, here's my bank account routing number.
Try and be as careful as we can, but there's a lot of people that covering a fucking windshield to them is literally throwing a microfiber over a speaker.
I respect him if he just didn't.
It's not tucking in a rope. It's not being extra careful.
It's like, bro, if it works, just fucking
spray and pray and
compare it to the other thing,
other windshields. So then when they have,
you got some random solution,
it freaks them out, and then they just like, I'm never gonna do that car again.
Nobody knows, and maybe he's at the end of it. He's gonna talk about how much water he put.
It's like why
how much
people still think sunroof
Instagel he put in. I don't know, maybe
it's like probably somebody somewhere had an issue, and then now nobody can ever do.
All right, let's see. He's getting ready to start squeezing the shit out.
But look at the types of issues people are having.
To me, this is even. To me, this
research as to why they're having them.
Here we go. It's a big ass fan squeegee. Hey, why is he not using it? Where's the tint brush at?
So
hold up. Where's the tint brush at? He promoted that motherfucker. Somebody's got the video. Where's the tint brush at in that drawer?
Over a speaker. It's not tugging.
He said this motherfucker's good. He said he didn't.
It's not being extra careful.
He didn't say that. He said
just
Works really well.
Spray and
he's doing the windshield
I
right now. Where's
on
this
other
tint brush
windshields,
at?
so
Sold
then when
by
they have one,
Amelia
it
Abadou,
freaks them out.
aka
And then they just
Poppy,
like, I'm never going to do that car again.
and Korea Tinter. I got it screen recorded somewhere.
It's like
I go back and look.
Think sunroofs are an issue. It's like probably somebody.
He was sitting his ass in the car in the front seat with his tint brush,
sunroofs,
pushing it. Where's it at? I don't even see it in the drawer. Now, you know when you open up your drawer, those are the tools that you use on a regular, right? Am I right? When you open up that drawer, the shit at the top is what you use. I see a bunch of bulldozers. No wallpaper brush to be seen. Well, somebody seeing something I don't. I got 20/20 vision. And this eye, 20/40 in that one. I'm just saying. But he didn't pull out no tint brush. What'd he pull out? Boom.
Look at the types of issues people are having.
He promoted why
you do some research as to why they're having them.
But you're not going to promote Importint, but use something similar. That's right.
So with a RAM, I've made quite a few videos at this point.
Got a bad taste in my mouth right now. Where's the tint brush?
And
now is when you use it.
Near Stellantis.
I'm gonna go on my other account, one of my 5 that I've got
around here, and other
still
stuff
a member of that.
I've done
and find the video of him smiling like a motherfucker.
I've never had.
I like Matt.
An issue outside one time, and that's when I was being unsafe with them, and that's how I learned what to watch out for.
Maybe he likes it. He just don't prefer to use it on this job. Maybe that's what it is. Blue Max, got to give him that Blue Max is what's up, bro. That Blue Max is him.
I try to share it anytime we
Blue
do
Max
one
is
live,
him. At least I think it's a Blue Max.
I point out a BCM.
I look up real close and personal right now. No bullshit.
There was like the issue people were having with a what was it called?
Now's the time, Glenn.
300.
To see if his random concoction works as good as your
There's a lot of stuff back there. Don't just soak down the back window without covering some stuff up. So when
he's having some trouble with that. What's he? He's in a little bit of trouble. When you got to pull out the knife. Damn, I hate that for him, bro. When you got to pull out the knife on a windshield. I watched a video before this. It's actually the last video that Encore PPF and Tint made about people cutting on the windshield inside of it. About a bad tint job. I'm just going to show you. I was just watching this earlier. I didn't have no cars today. I got a couple jobs. Hold up. Bad window tint job. Listen to what he said about cutting on the inside. Y'all know this guy.
PPF and Tint, and I'd like to take a minute and show you
cutting on the inside of the windshield.
Installing some paint protection film on.
First thing he points out.
Tinting done somewhere else, and there's some solid imperfections in it that I wanted to just take a minute and point out this shield here.
First thing he points out.
This is a big one. This is a huge problem, really.
Look at that.
Hopefully you can see
first thing
line right here. So that big line right there, that is actually where they were cutting the window tint on the inside on top of the blackout. And
what did he say?
On top of the blackout. On the inside on top of the blackout. The window tint on the inside on top of the blackout. And so what can happen if you put too much pressure with your blade on the inside, you can actually scratch the blackout, and then it's going to make that type of a line visible from the on the inside on top of the black.
Trying to think of if there's a car I would not do because of a water issue.
Matt's a good tinter, bro. I'm just saying you got to fucking be careful. This could have been prevented.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of one.
And this is not like the fucking Sean leaving a light gap at the bottom of a Dodge Challenger. Sean Roach, Window Tint Warriors. Rookie mistake, but sometimes we got to do this. But be careful. Cut it tight. You don't want to be doing that. It's risky. Like bringing a heat gun inside of the fucking car is risky. You can get away with it.
Mercedes C300.
You can get away with it. Like speeding.
Yeah, the newer one.
Like buying weed at a gas station. You might not get caught this time. You might make it through alive. Keep it up, see what happens. But see, my point is, Matt's got the skills. That shit didn't happen to him.
The 3M.
But you don't want to put yourself in that situation. But
what was that? Sorry, there's a few things. Yeah.
Let's see what he thinks about this
C300.
gel.
That was only on like the newer ones, but there's a lot of stuff back there.
Let's skip forward here a little bit.
Again, if you're just general.
Hey, Squeegee's pretty much done with the windshield. What's he got? Oh. Let's see. Got his little baby squeegee out. What are you doing? What's he pushing down there? I would be using the bulldozer.
There we go.
See, that's this right here, right there is why I don't like using. You hear the. That's why I do not like using the tint rope, bro. God knows the amount of shit and dirt. If it did and creases that came up in there, I think he's trying to take his tint rope out.
In my head, I can't think of one.
I think, what just happened there?
I need my stick.
I think he's trying to. Yeah, I don't fuck with the tint rope, bro. I use a lot of water, but you heard that.
There we go.
That ain't a good noise.
The older one, right?
What happened to a Slim Slam there? Uh-oh, he's in a little bit of a situation. Hey, we've all been there, bro. Anytime I point out something, I'm not like, look at him, his pants down, those little white wingers ain't. No, it ain't like that, dude.
Oh.
We've all been there. I just try to give my 2 cents on how I would avoid something like that. But look, I've made mistakes in theirs too.
Yeah, be careful about that.
We've all been there. We all have to redo windows.
And dual cameras. Yeah, I wouldn't do a Subaru windshield.
All right, let's go. What do you think about the
Instagel?
Oh, hold on. What did he just say?
Why don't you use a bulldozer? I do, just not to
Instagel.
If I can reach with another squeegee, I'll use it.
We'll turn the volume up.
Let's see. Do you take your shoes off when inside a customer's car? No, but neither do the customers.
He said Instagel.
Really clean windshield. So, like, we're going to see if this is...
All right, here's where he starts talking about it. Moment of truth, bro.
Inside a customer's car?
Instagel.
No, but neither do the customers.
Only need tint rope with Dodge. You're right. What up, James? J-Bird. Here we go.
Do you take your shoes off when you get into your car?
Oh, now he's being a little smart ass. I like that.
PPF gel, same as the Tint Soft thing, actually works. So we're experimenting with it now. I have a product called Instagel.
Wait, that's his product? Hold up. Instagel is his product? I gotta look this up. He just said oh. No. It happened. Hold up. Instagel. He said, I have a product. That's Matt's? Hold up. Fuck. Let me go back. What he just...
It's an installation gel.
That's Matt's?
A friend of mine... And they had a...
Canada distributor.
A friend of mine fried one, and they had to get a whole windshield recalibrated. Yikes.
Hold up.
Yeah, be careful about that.
This is Matt's shit?
New Subarus with dual cameras. Yeah, I wouldn't do a Subaru windshield unless the customer said they really wanted to, but that's after the disclaimer of your eyesight system.
No way, I thought that had been out.
May not.
It's 9 months ago. This was before.
Not because of water.
Scott, this is whatever this is. Hold up. He said we have a product called Instagel. Come on, all these pop-ups, bro. There's no way that's Matt's, unless it's just he's buying that and reselling. Let me.
But because you're putting a tint on the windshield, it's not made.
Before I go any further, I heard him say we have a product
not typically on windshield
called Instagel, and I'm
if
thinking,
I can reach with another squeegee, I'll use it.
That's yours.
Let's see. Do you take your shoes off when inside a
That's
customer's
about
car?
the shoes and shit.
No, but neither do the customers.
Here he goes. Because they're asking about, and
he take your shoes off when you.
He won't say Importint by name, bro. It fucking. Hold up.
PPF gel, same as the Tint Soft thing, actually works. So we're experimenting with it now. I have a product called Instagel. It's an installation gel.
He's just saying it's not his. It's just he bought it.
Gel. People use it for flat glass and automotive window tint.
He's not saying that he's okay. I get it. He bought Instagel. Okay, my bad. I thought he was saying we have a product like we, but now he's getting to. I'm curious why he's not using Importint. So he's like, okay, we're using this product. It's not ours, but we're okay. That all he got to say?
We're cleaning off this windshield.
That's all he has to say? He didn't even, I'm just curious. No acknowledgement of what everybody's talking about. What the fuck? I'm going to quit beating the dead horse, dude. I thought he was going to say more like, yeah, I'm familiar with Importint, but we're going to, nothing. Just fucking crickets.
We're cleaning.
Just squeeze you in the fucking windshield.
New Subarus with dual.
That's camera. Like when you take it, like you're taking a test in social studies. You hear a fart. Everybody hears it, but you just act like nothing. Everybody act like nothing happened. You just keep pushing the pencil. Nobody's like, hey, nobody. Who did that? Nobody says excuse. Just quiet. Just. Writing on a paper.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
All right, I'm done.
See. Do you take?
Done.
But so far, like, I think it's cool. Let's see. Do you take your shoes off when inside a customer's car? Hoping a gel really clean windshield. So like, we're gonna see if this is.
Where was I at? Dude?
Spray the edges. It drips. The gel, when you spray it, stays in place. So in areas that you might have more issues, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I see.
I'm gonna quit jumping around everywhere.
Help with potential specs and automotive window tint.
All right, here we go. I'm done jumping around. That's where I was trying to get to.
We're cleaning off this windshield right now.
I'm gonna take 1 minute.
I mean, at this point, I got really clean windshield, so like, we're gonna see if this is. I don't know. I didn't notice anything majorly different with this, but I'm hoping a gel around the top.
A gel
might help with potential specking. Same thing with the sides. Help with potential specs.
Like Anthony Bay said, why not compare it?
Things cleaner.
In case people want to save money. Give a reason.
The biggest thing that I'm looking to get out of it is on door windows. I'm hoping I can just slide my film for longer.
Just in case, I got some sauce for you.
But so far, like...
Don't come up with a new idea.
I think it's cool.
Hey, you think what's cool? Richard Glenn Jackson's idea? I'll say it for you. Say his fucking name! Damn, he must really not like you, Glenn. Damn, bro.
So what I did with this one was I cleaned off the windshield like I normally do. I even sprayed it, but I sprayed extra gel right up in here along the edges. And
this is obvious, dude. Yeah, this guy, yeah.
We're gonna see if I see anything.
I'm not gonna put nobody in the mix, but Glass Aid is a very good product. Matt's got a product called Glass Aid. Very good. Keep you from cutting the glass up, right? There was even a video of Sean Roach from Window Tint Warriors during one of his training classes live, and he has his own version of Glassade. But it's not Glassade. He calls it something else, or it might just be 3M tape. He accidentally slipped up and said, okay, we use, he's like, yeah, use Glass. He's like, oh, no, it's not Glassade. It's not Glassade. Now everybody thinks Glassade is that, but it's just what it's called. It's not like the original thing. Isn't that crazy? How Matt's product, he made it popular probably because his reach. That was already around pinstripe tape. There's videos of people using, I'm not knocking Matt. He's got a big following. So people see stuff, they forget that it was around before. But God bless him for making the idea popular. There was people that were using masking tape, thin masking tape around the windows to cut. And just thin pinstripe, the tape. But he called it Glassade, started selling it, kind of like McDonald's. But, I just hope that history is not going to be rewritten and there's going to be some shit come out called whatever aid, Tint aid, and Importint is going to be just forgot. I hope that it won't happen. He ain't even saying it. The name of it is not even being said out of his mouth.
I gotta figure out a nice way to explain gel.
It's called Importint. That's how, nigga.
More like it's a tacking solution because it's like thicker. It's like an encapsulator or something like that.
I want to know what Richard Glenn thinks about this. Next time he goes on a podcast, somebody's asking him.
Your slip solution is runny. So when you spray the edges,
it's basically everything he's saying is what Glenn said on the Dark Truth podcast.
So in areas that you might have more issues with water running,
like I said, people need to let Matt know shit's in stock.
What was that question?
I fuck with Glenn, bro. I fuck with Richard Glenn Jackson.
Nice. Thank you. I appreciate
We'll make sure he gets his credit, bro.
Do you think it would help with felt seals? Yeah, potentially.
And his idea not stolen, dude.
I think taping felt seals.
Because best believe, it's possible if Richard Glenn Jackson didn't win awards and was not as known as he was now, maybe it was some small name tinter that came out with something. Now, this is happening. That small name tinter might not even be given no fucking credit.
What is that?
But what do I know, dude?
Do you think that it would actually help with felt seals? Yeah.
I wonder if anybody was in the live chat and actually wrote out the word. What do you think about Importint? And if he just consciously didn't even say the fucking name or the word. They had to have, dude. It's got how many thousands of views? 40,000, 45,000 views. Somebody said Importint. I hadn't heard him say once.
Sorry. I'm getting distracted a bunch because the other comments are good.
It's crazy, dude.
With felt seals, I think taping is like the best type of thing that you can start with because you're taking the felt and you're not giving it a chance to break loose.
All right, squeeze you in the fuck out of that windshield. Let's see what he thinks.
The cool thing about a gel is that the gel holds stuff in place so that if dirt comes down,
you won't even say
it doesn't
wrong.
go far because the gel holds it until you push it out. I think that's exactly right.
I want Richard Glenn to not...
Gel's not going to let dirt run back into your window because it's not going to let the water just flush back in. So I think using that as a way to encapsulate dirt and stuff is really smart.
Yeah, and it is smart. It is smart, and that's why Richard Glenn Jackson came up with this idea of Importint and is selling it to a lot of people. And a lot of people tried it out, had nothing but good things to say about it. Sean G. loved it, even when you're filing the edges of frameless windows. Korea Tinter, Amelia Abadu, even small tinters you haven't heard of. Just go to any one of the big window tint groups and type in Importint. You'll see videos. And he said he don't pay nobody. And I guarantee you this. If he did pay somebody would come out and say, look, he told me that. Nah, dude. It works from what I'm seeing. especially when you got that many people trying to copy it. I just want to make sure he gets his flowers.
One extra thing.
And no copycatter's product overshadows his original thing. To me, it's not like the tint brush that was not an original thing. Yeah, using a wallpaper brush for installation, that's new. But it's not like an original idea that's created.
Right. I'm
gonna beat that dead horse
with Geo is it's got a very tacky adhesive. So there's times
he's going to get his verdict too.
Wow.
Oh, he's squeegeeing the fuck out of it now. Let's see.
Spray the film with your slip solution. And then when you
I've never seen him go over a windshield this much.
That gel is hopefully going to make your film slide for longer.
Hey, what if he didn't get the ratio right and the shit won't stick to it? I hope that doesn't happen. I hope it don't. But where he's experimenting, I don't know if this is his car or customer's car, but this is why it's good to use something that's trusted, proven, and tried, because you know it's going to work. But when you're mixing your own shit up, all y'all out there that are thinking, I'm going to make my own shit. If you try mixing your own solution and you don't get it right and you're working on a customer's car, you might do the whole windshield and the shit might not start sticking or turn out right. Then what are you going to do? I just see him squeegeeing this fucking...
Some films, they slide just fine. You're not going to need that. You can use baby shampoo. With Geo, it's always been kind of tacky.
Squeegee this fucking windshield up. All
right, where's my...
Pushing. I just never see him squeegee window this many times. That's just my take. Let's see. Squeegee all it.
Everything here turned out really clean.
If anybody was part of his live when this happened, I wonder if they remember anybody mentioning the name Importint being said. Let's see.
I used Dawn since 1997. Yeah, Dawn's a real popular.
If I was that close to Matt, I would kiss him.
Dawn's
I would
a really
give him
popular.
A kiss. I would kiss him. I'd give him a kiss.
Soap.
Right there.
That's such a greaser, though.
All right, he's looking at the glass.
So,
what's the verdict, Matt? Did you make your own stuff?
It's not that people don't have issues with it.
You'll come out with tint jizz?
It's just film companies can't recommend it.
Tint sauce?
It's not necessarily the safest
tint
thing
aid.
To use.
That's what it would be called. Glass aid or tint guard or something like that. It'd be something guard or aid at the end. I just, man.
I'm about to retint my windshield. Weird stream. About to retint my windshield. Apex can't decide on 35 or 50.
But to me, this just shows how good
is what I drive
Importint is, in my opinion.
I like 35.
Because you got the best edit on YouTube.
But
arguably,
I always
the most famous on YouTube, the most subscribed.
Driving around with 35.
That can't even say the name of it, bro. That refuses to use it when everybody, all of his subscribers know about it. They got to. When they see him using this, they got to be wondering, why aren't you using Importint? I guarantee
50% is usually what I go to.
One person had to have said, why aren't you using Importint? He didn't answer that question.
What I put on,
I would imagine, assume. You can't go back and look at live comments.
35.
That's how you know you're doing something right, bro. Shout out to Glenn Jackson.
35 if you want to be a little bit more
I don't know why he keeps going over that fucking
but it's
dotted
such a
area.
nice shade.
Usually he's done by now. There's still 20 minutes left.
It turned out nice.
Okay, so it's nice.
Really nice.
So I wonder if he's going to say
all these areas. I don't have any speckling.
Uh-oh.
Any, even one little single...
No specks, he's saying.
Thing up there.
Uh-oh. Now what?
I'm thinking... so I tape the sides of all the door windows that I do. I'd look at the gel it's what people have been pretty much using it for, as a way to keep your edges cleaner, because I can't realistically tape the edges.
Nice seat guards. Those are nice seat guards.
On a windshield. So I'm pretty much on windshields, probably going to look at it that way. Do you sell it? We just got to, I think, say yes on the store. I think we have it as a draft listing. We have a whole pallet of it. So yeah, it's definitely going to be in the store.
So he's just going to sell Instagel itself.
We were just sorting out a few extra things because we have free shipping on a lot of tools and stuff.
So,
and
not water added.
A gallon of that doesn't exactly fit inside of an envelope.
So he's just going to sell just.
So it's trying to figure out how to work that into.
I don't know why he would sell just Instagel itself. Like this is one of the things that I always wondered. Like Matt sells GeoShield film, right? You can buy GeoShield films from Matt, but why wouldn't you just buy it from GeoShield? Oh, you got to make an account. That just means signing up with you. Just type in your email, make a password, put your address in. You got to do that anyways. So I don't know. I don't know if Matt marks up just a little bit, like GeoShield, if you buy it from him, or if you're just going to buy tools from his website. Well, I'm already on the website anyways. Let me go ahead and just get some GeoShield film. I don't know if he marks it up or not. But if he's just selling straight up fucking Instagel, maybe it's the same thing as GeoShield. Like it's on here, but if you're not making any money off of it, why would you, unless it's marked up? Take a little field trip. I'm just curious. So you can get this right here for $32. This is on carpro-us.com. Go 313 Tint. Wonder if it's the same price or if you're just gonna make 10 bucks on it. There's all the other shit. Glass aid. Door panel. Okay. Seal guard. Instagel's on here. Gel. Maybe they don't have it on there yet. Yeah, Matt's made a lot of apparently a lot of people like the slip solution. I mean, he sells the dryer sheets. I honestly don't know why, because you can get them when you go to Walmart. Maybe it's like, well, I'm on the website. Let me go ahead and get it. Maybe. But I thought you could buy the tint on here too. I wonder what the tint goes for. If it's like marked up or if it's the same. Oh, fuck. Well. GeoShield window tint. Okay, so automotive. I wonder if it's marked up or just the same. Pro Classic. So 36 by 100. 230. So I guess he just sends the orders to them, maybe. I don't know. I think that's what it is on the website. I'm just wondering. So just straight up, just
that we have right now.
The fucking gel by itself.
Because we still want to offer free shipping, like over $100. And
I would wonder what's the point then? What's the point in purchasing a bunch of gallons and then selling them for what they're worth? Maybe if you get wholesale price, but.
But a gallon of that stuff is pretty inexpensive. It's like, what, 32 to.
Yep.
I think it's like $35.
But you could buy Importint that's back. That's warranty.
Good.
Like Importint, right? Importint, like if you use the Instagel on your installation, let's say something happens, it's not going to get covered under the warranty because, from my understanding, I don't know if he's got it on here, but Rogue window films, if you use Rogue window films in conjunction with Importint, if something goes wrong, it's covered.
3M's got one.
I'm just curious.
Expo has one. I'd imagine they're all going to be.
And is there like an instruction on how much water to use?
Maybe a little bit different.
Leave it up to you.
Same, but different. How do you get your phone propped up? I have my phone.
So I guess that's it,
you can
right?
See it right here. I have my phone on a neck mount. Sorry, can't really see it. Let me close it, and it'll be darker. There we go. See the next
I don't
one?
know if he's going to say how much
phone
water he used, because it's all I saw was him just pour water in the very beginning.
Do I need to stretch pre-cut tint I bought? No, you need to shrink it.
Let's see if he talks about this gel anymore.
The bonus for me, there we go. The bonus for me is the gel's gonna help keep my film sliding for longer.
Keep it sliding longer, okay. Like, I don't get why, like...
And then this goes back here.
From my understanding, I'm gonna look up one thing. Oh, tint brush on there. Okay, I was just curious. Tint brush ain't on there. Okay. Oh, it's not on Google yet. But anyways.
And then it should be, actually, let's roll this up first. And then I'll bippity bop it.
He was going to say something about the
Thanks
gel.
again for the stream. Hope we didn't annoy you too much. No, you guys were cool. I don't know what happened early on, but there was like people out for blood earlier.
What's that mean, people out for blood? What does he mean by that?
There we go.
He said there was people out for blood earlier.
Ta-da!
Wait, what happened? Is anybody... I'm going to pause it. What does he mean by that? Earlier in the stream. Was anybody watching it? Or there?
And then this goes back here.
He said there was people out for blood earlier. I missed that.
And then it should
I didn't watch this all the way through.
Let's roll this up first. And then I'll bippity bop it.
He said earlier in the stream, there's people out for blood.
Thanks again for the stream. Hope we didn't annoy you too much. No, you guys were cool. I don't know what happened early on, but there was like people out for blood earlier.
Does anybody know what he meant by that? I don't know. Why would people be upset with him? I don't know why people would be mad. I haven't watched the whole... I was going to watch the whole thing through here, but it's 3.5 hours. And the main meat and potatoes was what he thought about his own concoction of Instagel and some amount of water added to it. I don't know what happened earlier. I might go back and skim through it. Not now, maybe later. But why would people be out for blood? What the fuck? I mean, they're mad. I only have an idea.
Pretty straightforward. The bonus for me... There we go. The bonus for me is the gel's gonna help keep my film sliding for longer. And then this goes back here.
And this is what I was going to say. Let me switch over to this real quick. You got Solar FX, Rogue, and Dragon Distributing all has your tool needs covered and is carrying bottles and gallons ready for purchase. They're all backing him. Solar FX, big window film company. Rogue Window Films, I think it's a newer company. A lot of people like. A lot of people are giving their stamp of approval to. The famous Sean G uses it a lot. One of the best window tinters on YouTube, on Facebook, in general, especially in his area. This man has a first come, first serve on Saturdays, has a line of people. Congratulations to him, man. Stays on social media a lot, but he loves it. He likes it. Trust him. And I don't think he would be using it if his customers didn't like it or if it didn't help him at all. See him using it. And he cares about his reputation a lot. But anyways, yeah, you got all these distributors, pushing it, saying that it works. They wouldn't put their name of approval on it unless they were confident. That's just my thing. So I don't know. We'll see here.
And then
we'll wrap this bad boy up like a Christmas present.
Let's roll this up first. And then I'll bippity bop it.
We'll see if he's got anything to say else about the gym.
Thanks again for the stream. Hope we.
Tints by Rico. I used Importint sauce on some 90 by 112 wood frames, and again on some smaller wood frames, and even on some wood frames. The shit's fire. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Tints by Rico. That's my dog, brother from another mother. He knows what he's doing, and it's like you see all these people talking about how it works and stuff, and I get it. There's nothing wrong with trying to save a dollar this day and age. The economy is fucked, right? Dollar saved is dollar earned. But it's like, man, it's like this stuff already works. By the time you spend all the time, which is worth more than money, you can make more money. You don't get time back, bro. You can invest it and try to figure out what it is. But after you spent, what, hundreds of dollars, and then how many hours, days, weeks worth of time trying to figure it out? Okay. And then you end up saving, what, $5, $10 per gallon or something, $20 per gallon. You got your own recipe. You're going to come out with your own shit, you retire on it. Okay, that's cool. But what bugs me is motherfuckers taking time out of their day specifically to be like, it's just PPF gel, it's just PPF gel. And then you got one of the biggest dudes on here that just can't say even say the name of it. And I'm just confused. Matt's one of the best window tinters. Bro, you got so many products you've come out with that are great. You started making the shank popular. I love using the shank instead of the tri-edge or the blue frog or that bullshit. I love the shank. The Glassade, fucking Seal Guard, all that. Great. Trained a lot of people. Damn good teacher. It's just sticking out like a sore thumb, bro.
You didn't annoy
I'm thinking, Glenn.
No, you guys are cool. I don't know what happened early on, but there was like people.
And if anybody knows why the young lady Ace of Shades window tinting was banned from 313 Tint, let me know, because I don't know. I could maybe I'll ask her. She got banned from that group, dude. If the star starts shining a little bit too bright, that was gets put out.
Ta-da!
Means you're doing something right, Glenn. Shout out to Glenn. Doing something right. If you got the biggest man, not even wanting to say your product by name, doing something right.
Oh, it's so nice.
If the biggest dude on YouTube don't want to even say the name of your product,
then we cross our fingers.
You're doing something right, bro.
I think this is the part I hate the most.
And all these people talking about, hey man, support the tinter. Where you at? Support your tinter, bro. All them people talking about support your tinter. Where you at? Would it kill the battery? You kill the battery, Matt?
I think we need a jumper.
It's happened.
Oh yeah, we need a jumper.
Happens to the best of us. All right, I'm about to wrap it up like a Christmas present. See what his last words are. Just curious in terms of this stream. About this
one. So no gel was in the bottom half of it. I just use it for the top portion. And then on the windshield.
Wait, he used the gel on something else?
Along the dot.
I didn't see that on the door windows. Did he use a gel?
No, this was the only car today. Streaming for 3 hours. Yep. This is the full thing with the windshield. Been loving PPF gel. Do you think it can be an issue running down? Honestly, so that's what I would have thought at first.
I know somebody had to have said Importint during the stream, bro. They had to.
Both a little bit more.
That's how this whole thing started.
Like they clean up really fast. But how you use it is not just like I spray it all over my tint and I spray it all over the glass. When you go to install it, clean it off with your slip.
Yeah, let Matt teach you how to use Importint gel. He's going to teach you how to use it. Richard Glenn Jackson.
Spray some of this on the edges. You can mist the window.
Came up with the idea first. Remember that. Write it down in your history books.
With it if you want.
Richard Glenn Jackson. Remember that thing.
Slip solution. Then go to the outside, spray your tint with just.
These are his instructions.
And then install. So like I two-staged this one, so no gel was in the bottom half of it. I just use it for the top portion.
So I'm going to see him how he used it to the top when he did these side windows. I didn't see that. Then I'm going to end it with that. So he's spraying the gel on the top. Let's see.
Up, and I just like shift my teeth.
Let's see. All right. This will be it. So now he's using, okay, boom. I didn't see this before. During the prep,
so we're going to scrape this off.
Texas Roadhouse gift card.
Spray the top here.
Yeah, I did send Matt, hold up, some gift cards, man, out of appreciation, bro. I was going to actually pay to use it, pay to go to his class. I still like Matt, bro. I mean, in terms of like a Tinter, it's complicated, bro. It's complicated. Can't take nothing away from how great somebody is. But at the same time, it's like, bro.
This side.
Nobody's perfect. Only Jesus.
Quarter window and that door so far, and hopefully nothing with the back.
But I feel like there's some people in life that just have a problem with giving a nigga a little bit of credit. Some say that someone helped Matt come up with the idea for the glacé that made it popular. And that man got no credit. No, hey, man, shout out to, what's his name, for helping me come up with the glacé idea. Not that the nigga needed a cut of each sale. Or I'm going to give you a one-time distribument payment of $2,000 for helping me because it's going to blow up. Whenever I came up with whenever I started talking about the putting a Sharpie in the plotter, Jay Bird and I were discussing that. Because so many people having plotter issues with the plotter not cutting right, the motherfucker doing this. Stick a Sharpie in there. Didn't see nobody doing that. Jay Bird, his idea. And then putting the glacé over that. We talked about that too. So it's like, just, it don't hurt. It don't cost you nothing. Just give a nigga some credit, man. Give a nigga some credit. Give a nigga some credit. Little acknowledgement. And that means so much to so many people, bro. This guy that my friend of my brother's quit his job because his supervisor didn't show him enough appreciation, didn't give him enough credit. There's other people like that. But what I'm trying to say is just, it means a lot to some people. Just give them a little nod, a little acknowledgement, a little head tap. Yep.
Squeegee that down.
Even when a movie is made. Did you know, speaking of this, the Batman, if you've noticed, speaking of acknowledgement and credits, and y'all know I'm a Batman fan. I'm going to quit rambling. It's going to be over after this. Y'all know I'm a Batman fan. Any Batman fans out there may or may not have noticed that in the first Batman with Ben Affleck was in it, Batman vs. Superman. This was his mask. But if you look at the movie that came after that, Justice League, it looks different. And his neck doesn't turn. Ironhead Studios was the company who made this suit, the Dawn of Justice, Batman vs. Superman suit, right? Batman suit and Superman, who made his neck turn. Nobody could do it before. Well, the Christian Bale one, but that one was kind of gay. It didn't really attach in terms of like the suit. The suit was all right, but it wasn't fucking with this. Ironhead Studios, a man by the name of Jose Fernandez. Ironhead Studios got 0 credits at the end of Batman vs. Superman when they're listing all the fucking people. Their name was not mentioned once. Nobody knows why, but there's plenty of interviews on YouTube. Jose Fernandez and his company, Ironhead Studios, got no credit, not even one fucking mention in the credits of Batman vs. Superman that made this suit. So when the next one came out, Justice League, they didn't work on it because they got no credits for the fucking suits that they made. I think they made the Wonder Woman, Superman, Flash, and the Batman suit. Their name wasn't even fucking credited. Extras got credited, but not them. So he said, fuck it, I'm not helping on the next one. Don't blame him. And that's why Batman can't turn his fucking neck in the Justice League that came out in 2017. And the fucking the mask looks different. It can't even fucking turn the son of a bitch. And then the new studio, or excuse me, the new costume designer tried to contact Jose Fernandez of Ironhead Studios, like, hey man, can you help us figure out how? He's like, no, fuck, no, hell, I'm not helping on that movie. They didn't give me credit on the first fucking movie on the suit that I made, man. I'm sure they got paid, but they got no credit. A little credit goes a long fucking way. That's all I'm saying.
Grab my gel.
A little factoid. He said, grab my gel. Hey, that's just what's bugging me, dude. Spraying the fuck out of him.
So that was gel directly to the edges. Yes, the hair gel.
He said, yes, the hair gel.
Can you give me a tip on separating the film? I use my teeth. I have the liner side.
Did they use Importint sauce making the costume? Yes, they did. That's how they were able to connect it together, Rico.
And I'm able to peel it that way.
All right. He put his own sauce.
So that goes into the side there.
On this window here. Let's see.
Ooh, that was nice.
That was real nice. Oh, that was nice. That's what she said.
I gotta get in the habit of doing it that way. Leaving the glass clean and not spraying my slip solution first, but doing the gel, because the whole point is like the gel.
The gel. Tell them about the gel since you know so much about it.
Of the glass, but I use water as a way to flush out my edges, so I swipe it with a card, but I still want to take water and basically like flush it clean. Where the gel, you're not really flushing it with gel. You're putting some there and it's just gonna stick there.
That would bug the shit out of me, having somebody else explain to a crowd of people how to use
turn out clean. It's just
the idea I came up with.
Breaking old habits.
That's like some other man explaining to his friends how to give your wife a back massage. Now you need to rub her back like that. Firm on the shoulders. Easy on the lower back. Another man giving his friends advice on how to give your woman a back massage.
Probably less of a point to use it on the bottom.
But
I suppose you can, though.
All right. What do y'all think, man?
Have
Clearly,
you used the gel instead of soapy water? So you're still using.
Oh, so somebody asked, could you just use the gel instead of soapy water? Let's ask the expert.
Soapy water. I think that's going to be one of the most confusing things for people. Is we're always using our slip solution. The gel is an assist to your slip solution. So the easiest way I can explain it so far is...
All right.
Your slip solution is runny.
Okay.
It's water.
Oh, man.
Literally, it cannot be slicker. So when I spray it...
Here we go. The demonstration.
See all that just running down? When I spray the gel...
Richard told me he got a sprayer tip now. Hell yeah.
So the idea is you use this sparingly on the
Give a nigga some credit, Justin.
The surface that you're going
to tell me, yeah.
But you're still.
That's what I meant, Justin. Yeah, niggas just need to give a little bit of some credit, dude.
On the film itself.
That's it. It's obvious. That's the thing. When you purposely don't, it's obvious to what everybody else that you're doing. It wouldn't have killed him. But the fact that somebody's personally not doing something, it's obvious, black and white, dude. It's like a highlighter. It's obvious. And if you're trying to be slick with it, I would have mentioned it a few times. Shout out Importint. If you want your tint jobs to look cleaner, a lot of people have endorsed it. It's the way to go. If you want to try to do it yourself and figure out the secret recipe, which deserves to be secret because it's his idea. KFC hasn't let everybody know what their recipe for their chicken is, and they don't need to. It's theirs. It's nobody's business. If you think you come up with